The Jewish religious leaders decided that Jesus was guilty of blasphemy and that he deserved to die. He had said that he's the Son of God, divine, and that would have been blasphemy if it weren't true. But it was true. But he had to die, they said. They could probably have got away with stoning him then and there. The Roman authorities seemed to allow the Jewish leaders some leeway in judging and punishing the populace, provided it didn't interfere with their authority. But the Jewish leaders weren't content with this for a couple of reasons. Firstly, they didn't want to be seen by the people as killing one that many people seemed to like. They wanted it to look as though the Romans were responsible. Secondly, they wanted Jesus to suffer a terrible, cruel, painful, lingering, and very public and humiliating death, the one that the Romans used for rebels and the worst in society. So they made up their accusations against Jesus and took him to the Roman governor, a man named Pontius Pilate. We'll now read Luke 23, verses 1 to 5. Then the whole company of them arose and brought him before Pilate. And they began to accuse him, saying, "We found this man misleading our nation and forbidding us to give tribute to Caesar, and saying that he himself is Christ, a king." And Pilate asked him, "Are you the king of the Jews?" And he answered him, "You have said so." Then Pilate said to the chief priests and to the crowds, "I find no guilt in this man." But they were urgent, saying, "He stirs up the people, teaching throughout all Judea, from Galilee even to this place." So what were the accusations that they were using to try to persuade Pilate to have the Lord Jesus executed? Firstly, that he was misleading the nation. This is a rather vague accusation, and is most certainly untrue, as Jesus always spoke the truth and never misled. The second accusation was also completely untrue. They tried to trick the Lord Jesus into saying that they shouldn't pay taxes to the Romans, that they shouldn't pay tribute to Caesar. But rather than saying that, he'd said, "Pay to Caesar what is due to him, and to God what's due to him." But the truth didn't matter to these people. All they wanted to do was to persuade the Roman governor that he should order Jesus' execution. Whether they spoke the truth or not, well, that didn't bother them. The third accusation was that he said he is Christ, a king. For once, they were closer to the truth. It is true the Lord Jesus is the Christ. He is a king. But he never declared himself to be king over the land at that time. He knew that he was to be rejected and that his kingdom was yet to come. But Pilate picks up on this last point. "Are you the king of the Jews?" he asks. And the Lord Jesus politely answers that he is. But although he is the king of the Jews, he had not in any way sought to overthrow the Roman government. And this must have been obvious to Pilate. Pilate's response to the accusation was that he found no guilt in Jesus. I think the Jewish leaders were beginning to get desperate now. "He stirs up the people," they insisted, "all the way from Galilee to Jerusalem." Then, as we shall see in our next recording, Pilate thought that what they'd just said gave him a let out. He thought they'd just given him a way out of making a decision. Here's something for us to think about. The truth didn't matter to the religious leaders, but God hates lying lips. Is the truth always important to us?